fucking live. The clock's not working. That's why, it's very hard to... You guys make it real hard on us.
That's on me.
That's on the clock?
I'll wear that one. I mean, it's not on me, but I'll wear it.
I was going to say, the clock's on you would be wild.
Team player.
Yeah. This show is brought to you by Barstool Sports. The Sportsbook is now offering a $1,000 bonus for new players. If your first bet loses, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Download and create an account today. Use code PICK to unlock your $1,000 bonus. Be sure to use code PICK to unlock your $1,000 bonus. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, we got a special Friday edition show. I got myself, Big Ev, and special guests. We have Miles O'Neal. This mother... I don't. You all
iron your paper like.
Yeah, what is this, Ebo?
So
what is this?
The printers haven't been working for me. The printers have not been working for me at all this week, and the only ad read I could find for the show was crumpled up in the trash can from yesterday's show. So I had to go and grab it because we have to do the ad read so we can get paid. But yeah, I don't know. The printers just haven't been working.
I'm a spin zoner for Ebo. That's resourceful.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm survival mode.
I'm willing to dumpster dive for the show.
I'm going to dig through trash to make sure the ad get read, so we get paid.
You can crumple it up and shoot it in the trash can now if you want. But
I'm not going to do that because I'm going to miss, and then people are going to be like, he can't shoot.
It's so.
Hey, you want to come in? Come in.
Don't because Miles O'Neal's here, so he's going to talk shit to the.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to. You think I'm going to say something to him? Of course, I'm going to talk shit behind his back and say I can beat him up, and then he comes in. He's going to beat that guy just beat Canelo. I don't know what. I'm not going to talk shit to him in my actual person. When he's outside, of course I am. You say I'm 1-0 boxer, I'll beat you up, and when he sits down, I'll be like, "Hey, sir, how you doing?" You call him sir.
Gotta be respectful.
Yeah, please don't beat me up. I was going to say, I meant to tell you this because I don't even understand where you get your clothes. I couldn't even. Where do you find these things? Your fashion is too good for me. I look at what I'm wearing. First of all, Big Ev he's a Hawaiian shirt guy.
Almost every day.
Hawaiian shirts are great.
Fantastic.
Summer, it's beautiful.
Where do you even get these things?
That's like some Jimmy Buffett type of vibes. I don't know, just kind of like everywhere. I don't really buy clothes. I don't like buy clothes at all, really.
Really?
No.
You just get them?
Yeah. Kind of just like appear at my house.
That's. Yeah, see, that's I don't get those. This is from Barstool, so I'll take that.
I got some merch coming in next week.
Yeah, you do.
No, I know different. I got
You do.
Little, just influencer, sense of free shit.
Okay.
Influencer vibe.
Fat Boy Surf Club, no free ads.
Fat Boy. Oh, I like it. Tommy says that.
I'm lying. I bought these pants on an Instagram ad.
Really?
Yeah, for like $40.
Instagram ads?
It was like suggested. I think they're like girls' pants too. I just bought the largest size that they had. And
all right, well, there they are.
I've been saying baggy's coming back around. I've been saying that for years. It's finally coming back.
Baggy clothes is back?
Tight, I mean, for big guys, like tight, that's a problem. Like tight clothes get in, that was a big issue.
For you, yeah.
It's working its way back out now, though.
That's a big issue.
It's working its way back out now. Like loose is starting to get back in.
I feel like bigger dudes wear way tighter clothes. Like you always see them with like the tight jeans.
Yeah, and you can't have
that are like cuffed at the bottom.
Can't have.
I will you can't wear because if you wear loose jeans, like I'm talking like not like I'm saying like you're doing it on purpose when you're like wearing like the if a fat guy wears like boot cut jeans and they're like if the rolls at the bottom they look like a slob. So you gotta have like you gotta have tight fitting jeans a little bit.
Big Ev's he said he's been fat since the womb. He's always been. He's never got the skinny.
I was born 10 pounds. I've never seen a day under double digits. Pounds on the dot.
You know what though?
Ounces.
I've never seen a day under double digits either. I was 10 pounds. I just haven't gained
big
any
babies.
weight.
I don't even know how much I weighed when I was born. I don't know anything about when I was born.
Really?
Every girl's like, "What's your birth chart?" Like, I don't even think about mom cares. My mom has 5 kids. Like, that's like the least of her worries.
Wait, what's a birth chart?
Yeah, like they have
What
like
girls ask about your birth chart?
a lot.
What is your height?
Well, I
weight?
guess a
Like,
lot of people
Every
ask you
single
about. People probably ask you about your birth a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure, all the time.
But I'm like, oh, you're Shaq's. Well, this, and it's how annoying is that actually?
It's not that annoying.
No.
No.
I'm actually glad you said that because I'd be like, I don't know, it's kind of cool.
I mean, like, it's just kind of like how I grew up. So it doesn't seem like out of the normal for me, I guess.
Yeah.
People are like, oh yeah, like your dad. I wish he would have came to the Knicks. Like,
That's me.
great.
He
You know
probably
what I mean?
tweeted
Like,
that, bro.
Like, what do you want me to do about that? What do you want me to respond to this? The best, like, to be like, oh yeah, your dad. Like, I wonder how it is for these girls, and I'm like, man, let's
I don't really want to talk about my dad in that way.
That was the.
I don't mind. It was just like, I'm like, damn, it's probably.
Were
terrible.
you at the what was it, the Bieber roast?
I wasn't there, no, but
Because Pete Davidson had some hysterical jokes about your pops.
Oh yes, he did. Yes.
I do not even remember how
Yeah,
that was so long ago.
That was he was like he broke 8 backboards and like 76 cervixes or something like that. Hysterical joke, very funny.
We'll get into all of just you in a little bit, but I want to set up a little bit here. So don't clip this, anybody, which you probably will.
That's why would you say that?
A lot of
No, don't say it because someone all it takes is one.
Now our fans like to rat us
Somebody will tell him.
out. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Figure it out.
But anyway, I was basically telling them, but now a fan will do it. But I'm
Somebody
going to
else
have Klemmer, who I was ascribing it to Miles before, is that people call him a decrepit old freak.
No, Tommy says wretched.
Wretched, either one. He's an older gentleman. He weighs about $120.
Small guy.
He's tall though. That's the thing. You'll see him. He'll blow away in the
He'd
wind.
probably make a great fighter. How
When
tall?
you actually, I would love for you if what is that move he does, Ebo, when he goes very small?
His compactness.
If you can say, can you compact yourself at one point during the show?
I would love to say that.
Because he just will.
It's like literally my dream now. My number one goal in life is to say that. Just give me a signal.
He's got like Gumby limbs.
I literally, when he sits down, I want to say, I want you to say, can you go compact?
Okay.
All right.
Whatever that. I don't even want to know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, just say it. So I want to do a little bit where we invite Klemmer only when the Mets lose. Every single game they lose. So he'll be in probably about 7.
I was gonna say he's gonna be in every day.
Yeah, he'll be in a lot. So I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna text him now to come in. But how long do you think it will take him to figure out that we're doing it only when they lose?
Someone's gonna tell him today.
Yeah, that's probably true. I
told you.
Yeah, this is live.
All it takes is one person.
He's probably listening right now.
Either listening or it takes one person to just tweet it at him and he'll know.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I probably shouldn't. I sometimes forget we're live. It's not just us chilling in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough. But we're gonna have Klemmer in talk about how the Mets suck. Who's doing the headlines? Who's doing hot tea on his quads?
On the headlines? I don't know who.
Fuck does that mean?
These are just usually, I think, the top headlines from the blog today.
Yeah, they're just blog topics.
Oh, that's where okay, that makes sense.
All right. Well, here's the freak. Hello. What's up, Klemmer? Where do you want me to sit? Sit right there.
What's up, man? How are you?
Why are you smiling and shit when you walk in?
Why?
So you're only going to invite me in when the Mets lose?
See, I told you.
Weird.
Do that stuff. I'm going to watch the show, you dumb fuck.
Damn it. 2 seconds.
How dumb is this guy, right, Miles?
I said
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Miles
Tried to
knows
stop
I'm
him.
dumb, though.
Tried to
You were
stop him.
talking about. Let's set the stage for everyone watching.
Riled
So-
up already.
Marty's talking with Miles before the show, and you easily could have explained this to him while you were just walking around the office showing him, rather than do it on camera where everyone can hear. You dumb fuck.
I tried to tell him. I tried to stop him.
Boys,
I didn't
that's...
even realize you could curse on here.
Yeah, you can say whatever. Mostly whatever. But we're responsible gamblers. But I want to say, that's on me. I probably shouldn't. Do you have any questions for him?
Oh yeah. Can you compact yourself?
Of course I can. This is very. Now, I want to say, this may not seem like much, but you could try it if you'd like. No one else can do this.
I'm so excited for this, by the way. Whoa.
You can see my ass is not touching the ground.
I can see that.
legs are together.
This is really impressive.
That's disgusting.
Put that
right?
man in your suitcase.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2", just
Wow.
under. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thank you, Miles.
I don't even think someone get far that low. Like you could probably squat very well.
You know, what's more impressive? My knee or... I think it's him.
It's definitely him.
It's definitely him, but look at my knee.
Oh God.
You haven't done the knee bit in a while.
Oh, that is disgusting.
It's just
That was.
gross.
I think that was. Yeah, that was.
Marty hasn't pulled out. I haven't
ever
seen that
do
knee
that
move in like
again.
3 years.
Your knee goes like... You go here. Bang. Look at that. Straight at you.
It's like dislocated.
What did you do to that?
He's
How do you golf? Like, you don't
That's
do
what
golf?
that's what I'm saying. Hey, you should golf with me. By
That
the
was
way.
nasty, bro. I did not. Yo, congrats to you. That like, don't do that anymore.
Congratulating
bro.
him? Does he got a banged up knee?
That's what I'm saying. The
No.
knee just goes.
Oh, the compacting. I was congratulating.
Compacting
The knee
is-
thing was. I didn't
it's
like
upsetting,
that.
right?
My mom might be watching this. It's nasty.
It's upsetting. I know. But yeah, congrats on the compacting.
Thank you.
Let's get into the Mets real quick
All right, let's do it.
because, I mean, they're a joke. You can't sit here and talk about anyone else's team. The A's have a better.
I mean, I can. The A's are horrible, Marty.
Yeah, but like they're the same.
They're not the same.
Your
Marty.
team's a joke. You have no if you're watching it like that, you have to be like, I'm a sad sack of shit.
They got their asses.
I'm watching nothing right now.
Yeah, got their asses kicked in by the Braves. That's just a fact. Braves are a really good team. I mean, that's good. The Mets are not a good team right now. The Mets are playing like dog shit. Pete Alonso is going to go in the IL. It's not good. Things are very bad. But it's not. We're not the A's. Stop.
Well, I mean, it's like you guys have the same. They're not going to make the playoffs. It's the same thing.
We'll see. Maybe you can sneak in the wild cards. A lot of parity in the National League. I mean, I know you kind of look at things very simplistic. You're not very bright, but
Well, I'll do
for some of us that are a little.
If I do a
good
little
point.
simplistic
Thank you,
here,
Miles.
the most paid team in the world is the Mets. So that means usually when you have the most money, you get the best players, right? You could bet hey, you can pay them
You have
$300
the oldest
million,
players.
whatever. Well, you
That's
decided
something, right?
decided to do that, and your team is dog shit.
They're not good.
You have no heart.
Yep.
You have nothing.
Our manager's proud of them. Did you see that quote?
Yeah,
Buck
that's-
said he's proud of them.
That's bad.
I almost put my fist through a wall. I'm like, wait, what? You're proud of them?
Your fist can't go through a wall.
Well, I would have tempted. and I would have
proud
bruised
of
my
them,
forehead.
like-
My hand would have disintegrated.
Proud of them, like a dad is when their kid plays like t-ball or
I
something.
guess.
so
yeah.
what-
It's
what
like you
was the
bring
quote?
home a report card of F's.
What did
I was
he
like, I'm proud of you.
What did he say? Like, what was the exact quote?
He's basically saying, hey, we were competitive. We scored 10 runs. Or it was such a bizarre quote. And he said it like 3 times. He like tripled down on proud. And I'm like, is this intentionally trying to deflect?
Who pitched yesterday?
It was oh my God, it was Verlander.
That's not good.
No.
So between Scherzer and Verlander, they've given up over 10 runs.
Yeah, I mean the bullpen was a disaster. I mean that's the Verlander was horrible. I think 4 runs in 3 innings, but the bullpen was just as bad. I mean, it was a disaster series.
You're 3 years older than Verlander.
I am.
He's not going to that's old.
Yeah, and we're on the hook for them for next year and Scherzer for next year.
That's insane. You just put millions of dollars into old fucks.
I mean, the Yankees have done this, and you make it sound like the Mets are the only team to ever do this.
See?
I mean, the
I mean,
Yankees.
Kevin Brown, Randy Johnson, like
Yeah.
you know,
The Yankees are just like, you can't compare the Mets and the Yankees. It's not even close.
you're right. The Mets have been to World Series in the last 10 years.
Oh, good job. You
Thank
lost.
you. They went.
Lost.
They went. You lose every fucking year. So
Same thing.
Just
as
saying,
losing-
I
if
mean-
you don't make the playoffs and win a championship, it's a loss. Either one.
Come on, how close? What's your? Bring me into ours. We saw like Frank's reaction yesterday. What's your like? Give me a preview of like when you're at your house watching the game. Like, what's your? Are you a yeller? Are you like what's your reaction on the couch? Watching this unfold?
Do you wear like underwear on the couch?
Do I wear underwear?
Are you like what?
No, I'm just completely new to the couch.
What do you wear at home?
Sweatpants, hoodie, t-shirt.
You gotta step your game up. Just long t-shirt, no underwear, and socks.
Is that what you do? Long t-shirt, no underwear, and socks.
That's it.
That's quite a look.
That's kind of it's
amazing.
free.
It's true. No,
Why are you wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants at home?
I'll wear shorts. We have
Sweatpants isn't that crazy.
Oh, sweatshirt. I'm saying it's hot.
we have air conditioning, Marty.
No.
Yeah, we really do.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Good start. You guys.
living large.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Fucking Marty.
All right. So yeah, explain. I wanted you to answer Big Ed's
It's like let's say their home run, the walk off from off Tommy
Yes.
Hunt. You could kind of see it coming, obviously.
That one like Frank didn't react. Like when Frank did the scream like this is.
I don't think
like-
you've seen this yet.
Bro. Oh, I love. Oh my God!
That's like his 9th pair of glasses. Is
Can you show the one where he's fucking Superman?
Yes.
Frank the Tank is like killing it. I look on
So-
TikTok. Every other video is him just like screaming. He bites that little necklace he has. He's like, and he takes his glasses off. He's like,
Imagine being his neighbor. Imagine living next to him.
He said
He lives in an apartment
He
complex.
said in his new apartment he's got no complaints.
I know.
Bro.
And I've been to his apartment. There's a wall and there's another person who lives there.
It would be funny if we did a reality show if like we can talk to Frank's neighbors while the Mets play.
That would be incredible.
So funny. But
We need a reality show where we just have like 5 Barstool employees live in the same apartment as Frank the Tank for the entire summer, and you have to watch every Mets game.
Like the real world or something.
yeah. Like, dude, that would be. I wouldn't
Frank's
be able.
world.
Frank's always right though. So it's like he is right, and I mean, hey, did you see his fucking ribs he made?
I did not see the ribs.
Oh, and he burned them?
The ribs from like a year ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You can have that. So
Did you see his steak that he made
the
last week?
steak? A lot of seasoning.
Prime rib.
Yeah.
Prime rib. The prime rib was.
There was
I've never seen that much.
no salt. Is too much salt.
He put the entire salt.
He loves salt.
So
He
he
carries
had-
salt packets with him.
So
He just
Tank
took the garlic. He just went.
He carries salt.
Yeah.
Miles. So he'll be sitting at his desk, and all of a sudden he'll just take out a salt packet, rip it open, pour it in his mouth. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, my God.
So Miles sat down, bro. He sits down like before the show, and he's like, I was like, we're going to talk about the Mets. He goes, I know nothing about the Mets, but I get all my Mets information from Frank the Tank.
Yeah,
And,
literally.
hey, that's all you need to know.
It's like talking to the future because you're right. He is often right. And yeah, to go back to your
Can we show the prime rib, please?
Like,
Oh, that necklace. Oh, my God.
Rub some dirt on it. Lemon pepper. Pat, 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 pat,
Oh, that's
pat it
so
in.
much.
Flippity-dippity. La la la.
He does it again. He flips it up.
Lemon pepper. Put some.
All right, pause.
in this.
Wait, that wasn't
real
even
quick.
salt. That wasn't salt. That was accent, right?
Yeah.
I think there was
MSG,
salt. There
right?
was garlic powder. The lemon
actually-
pepper. I guess.
So right here, right? He's still making it. He is shaved during this. He has now a goatee. Before he has a full beard. In the middle of it, he's shaved while he's cooking, bro. So yeah, keep going, because he has a totally different face now. I don't know what this is. Is this
I think
regard?
it's butter.
that looks like butter.
Butter. Oh,
Put a little more butter in the bowl.
Oh, that's so much.
Olive oil.
Bro, whoa.
he loves olive oil. Yep, that's all.
So much olive oil.
He's dripping the olive oil on butter like it's like hot fudge on ice cream.
He's still going.
Mix butter, mix butter, 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 mix. Wee.
The apron, too. It's just,
Dude, he's so funny.
he have like a Mets apron?
Yeah, of course he does. A little more. I don't get what this is. Oh, this is odd.
Mix it all
Accent
together.
is
Mix it
so
all
much.
together, won't you please? Smear it on.
That's not just accent, Miles. That's the whole foreign language.
Fat prime rib.
Get ready to cook it up.
He's back to full
Back to
beard.
full beard. I don't understand how it does that.
Grab this thing.
I was so afraid he was gonna drop it here.
We put it with the
Bro,
sear
no
side
way.
down. Scoop this up and throw it in here. Take the rest of this
This
oil
guy's.
mixture.
This is why he's the
and we'll
best
put
in
it in
the
on this side.
business.
In the air fryer?
Turn the meter around.
Remix.
Time
Turn
to
the
plate
beat. Yeah, see, now look at his beard.
meal. Time to plate the meal. Correct. A big ass plate.
Doesn't look that
Pretty
bad.
good. That's a crazy way to hold a fork.
Inside.
Oh, and he's wearing that little bitey
Not
necklace.
bad. I'd like it to be a little bit more rare. Manja manja. Bon appetit.
How many
that's-
pairs of glasses does he have?
Oh, he breaks
A
them.
lot. Yeah, he's
It's been a bad week for his guy. I think he's gone through at least 2 this week.
at least 2, 3. Yeah,
It's been a tough series. It
He's
hasn't
got
been
his
good.
bite thing. That's just he's a legend. That's why. I
I like the watch slap he does.
yeah,
Like, that's my favorite.
that's when he gets real angry.
Oh, my God. It's hilarious.
No, yeah. So I mean, that's the Mets are just that's what they're doing to this man. The man is going to, I hope he never dies.
See, he's boycotting games now.
Is he?
He's only going to the Subway Series and bobblehead night. That's it.
There's no way that he's going to be able to hold himself back.
Yeah, doesn't he have?
Someone tweeted under him. He was like, I need you there. Like, I'm gonna be there in July for Seattle Series. He goes, nope.
Do you want me to count the amount of texts he sent me last night? I mean, we're talking 50,
Klemmer
60.
goes to the games with him.
Oh, don't you guys get like trolled by like fans?
No, people love him.
So he's a celebrity.
He's an icon. I mean, you walk somewhere, you'll have 100 people. Like
it's like Hasbulla and Frank the Tank.
Basically,
Yeah,
like,
dude,
dude, at this company, it's like it's Dave Portnoy visit, like when people go out, and Frank the Tank, like and then like dude, I'll go up to him on the street, just like when I see him, and he thinks I'm a fan. Like he doesn't even see me, bro. He's like, oh, all right, like that.
His thumbs up, it just stays up the entire day.
And then he'll turn a little bit for the camera. That's it.
53 yesterday.
He texted you 53 times about the Mets. Did you answer?
Of course.
You just gotta let him vent.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I answer. It's a game.
At that point, just send me like a voice memo. Just call it a day.
No, but it's all throughout the game. And then if anything happens that he predicted, he'll immediately say, "Told you so," which is like even like. So then I see the Mets like lose or give up a big hit, and I see "Told you so." It's like
that's funny.
Miles, there was a game this year where Frank averaged 4.4 tweets per minute about the Mets. Yes.
That's crazy. Does he make it into like at least top 5 biggest sports fan ever? Like, of one
has to be.
I can't think of a more recognizable sports fan.
Synonymous with the Mets.
Yeah.
So, and it's also like it's a big like the Mets. There's so many Mets fans where it's like it's hard like. Because I always say this, like Brandon, who's a Mississippi State fan, like he's the only Mississippi State fan. There's not many big personalities that have a Mets. There is Mets fans that are
tons of celebrities.
Celebrities.
Seinfeld.
These Mets players know who he is too. Like the Mets, like are like
he just says "fuck you" to all of them.
Yeah, he hates all of them. Like one guy was just tweeting. Who was just tweeting about saying that like because someone asked an old Mets player.
Yeah. It was like, who are your 10 most hated Mets players? And then Chris Bassett is in the Blue Jays now. Is like, I'm glad I didn't make this list.
Who he nicknamed Chris Batshit because he was so bad.
Yeah.
Right.
And Frank, there's a guy on the Mets right now who's got to be 280 pounds, 300, big fella. And his name's Vogelback, and he just calls him Vogelfat. And Frank's like, I'm fat, and I know I can't play baseball, but this guy's fat and can't play baseball too. It's unbelievable.
I love how you just have the painting right behind.
Yeah, that's when he had food poisoning. Yeah, that's Vogelfat.
Him taking that selfie with the food.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
So
yeah, big fella, and doesn't hit any home runs. He's awful.
The best part about the Frank videos is that the Braves have gone on record and say we go in the locker room after the games and we watch Frank the Tank like meltdown videos.
No way.
Like they hit that walk-off home run last night. They didn't like celebrate with the beer or anything. They just pulled out Twitter and they were like,
YouTube and
that loss hit the Mets fans hard. I don't know if you noticed, but Meek Phil blocked Blooper, the mascot of the Braves.
That's soft by Meek Phil.
I saw a video this morning of a dad and his 2 kids that were probably like 6 and 8, and they were watching Frank's video. It's like they do it every morning.
I literally watch it on my TikTok.
You never see anything like it.
Did you learn how to compact by being a Mets fan because of the disappointment?
No, it just
that's what he does it in the living room with his sweatpants on.
Oh, I started when I was like 3 years old. I was just sitting like that. My parents were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm just like, I don't know. It just came naturally. It just came a natural. I'm surprised like more people don't sit like that.
It's like that like Korean smoking squat.
Yeah, that's what Donnie does. Donnie does the hoon squat.
The hoon squat.
He smokes a cigarette. They all sit like that. Yeah.
No, I was very upset last night. I don't necessarily get as angry as Frank, but I mean, I definitely was swearing. I definitely was yelling when they the home run in the bottom of the ninth. I was like, "Fuck! What the fuck?" And then you just like sad. And you kind of stare like motionless for like 3 minutes, and then
there's the walk off. He didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I didn't either.
For like 2 minutes.
Second Tommy Hunter comes out of the bullpen, you're just waiting. It's like someone pointing a gun to you and waiting, and they're fucking around with the trigger, and you're just waiting for them to pull the trigger. You're just waiting.
Oh my god, it sounds terrible.
You're like, why are you watching this team, bro? Go watch a fucking movie.
Luckily, you had the dozen on last night, so it was a little bit of a distraction there. So I was able to flip back and forth.
Let's talk about that really quick, because obviously I don't want to talk about too. We'll talk more on Monday with Brandon, but Brandon's got to be one of the biggest choke artists there are on the internet.
It's a shame.
Brandon's having quite a year.
You don't think so, Brandon? Ebo?
I think you're just limiting it to that. I think it's in the world maybe. In everything.
Oh, yeah.
He might be one of the biggest choke artists across sports.
Yeah. See, the fact he got too nervous, he didn't play well in the beginning, and the fact that Rico beat him and Minahan, he's gonna be in trouble when he goes home. He's going to be in a mental fucking war.
When they're both back on Monday, it's going to be an intense show.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. But yeah.
Rigo should bring the trophy or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, he better.
Kirk has a trophy. He has a trophy. Whatever. He should bring it and put it right on the thing.
No, Rico ain't getting that trophy. That's in Kirk's. That's
Maybe they can get a facsimile for Kirk then.
Big Ev will not be getting a ring.
I don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I got traded off the championship team.
The dozen was awesome the last night. If you haven't watched it, you could still watch back. It's not spoiled because it was live, so go back and watch. It was very good.
Incredible.
But let's move on a little bit for today. I want to talk about the finals tonight. What's the line right now?
3.5. Denver minus 3.5. So same line as last game.
So this, beginning of the series, I was like, oh, this isn't interesting. Everyone's like, it's kind of a boring series, whatever.
Very boring.
I'm back to being boring. Even the 2-point win, I was like, it was good.
That was a good game.
It was good, but it's just like it's not anyone's fault. The Heat lose tonight. It's completely over.
I think it's kind of been on the Heat's fault that it hasn't
say
been
so?
entertaining.
Say it
The
again.
last game was good.
Last game sucked.
Game 2, you mean, Zah?
Game
Yeah,
two.
game
two
two
was good,
Yeah,
right.
Game 2 was good.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
It's real hoop.
Yeah.
Like it's no real like major stars going at it, but like it's real basketball, like real basketball. You know?
So
I
that's
don't
what
want to see that. Like that. Boring.
I like that.
It's so boring. I didn't even watch the last game. I
See,
just like.
you know
okay,
what,
cool.
Miles? You should maybe join the show more because I'm on an island. Because Jokic is it Jokic or Jokic? What do people say?
Jokic.
Jokic. Jokic is 30, 20, and 10 last game. Great stats, sure. I'm just. He's a bag of milk.
When have you ever heard someone say, "I'm gonna go watch the Nuggets game"?
Now you guys are hating.
Before this season, when have you ever heard someone say, "I'm gonna have to get home and watch the Nuggets game"?
But that's just because
No disrespect to Denver, but like,
No, but full disrespect.
But if they win, let's say they win this year, which they're likely going
They're
to
gonna
do.
win.
Would you say it next year? Like, oh, I got to get home and watch the Nuggets?
No.
They're defending champs? No. Okay.
no.
Jamal Murray is someone like he's good. I like watching him.
Really good.
I like watching him. But like and Jokic, everyone again, yeah, like it is amazing what he's doing. He deserves all the credit. He's not a fun player to watch.
I disagree, and I was even someone who was a hater early on. They just run like great. Their offense is just pretty. They just run like pretty offense.
They're on a pick and roll with Murray and him, and then.
But just some of the passes he makes are crazy.
I love saying shit, so Ebo just gets pissed off.
I have a
Ego's a
theory
big
on this.
I just have a little head shake every now and then, but you don't like watching him just like he just throws things from angles with his arms that no one can throw from.
He makes like LeBron-esque passes that when LeBron does it, people like go nuts, and I think he deserves that same type of credit. Like
You
when
think
he makes
he
that
deserves the
cross-court,
same credit as LeBron?
I'm saying his passing ability, I think, is very similar.
He is not on LeBron's like
obviously
one
not
of
as
the
much an
two
athlete
best
as
players of all
LeBron
time,
is,
but
but-
style.
I truly think like they talk about on the show, like when Jokic gets the ball at the top of the key, like you're fucked. If he gets the ball there, like he sees the offense in rhythm, like you can't stop it. And that's kind of how LeBron was too. Like obviously he's way more athletic, but just the way he's able to facilitate the offense and still score. And I think it's almost become endearing in the fact that he's like able to do this and he's not that athletic.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
crazy.
It is crazy. That's what I'm saying.
He's just like that skillful.
I'm not trying to put him down, which I am at the same time. But he when I'm watching, like even like Skip Bayless is obviously fucking with a lot of people. But have you seen his tweets? He just is like Jokic is gets the luckiest score. Like he shoots every time he shoots, it's lucky that it goes in. Obviously he's fucking
It don't
around,
look like it
but
does.
it
look
looks
like
lucky, right?
crazy. Yeah,
It kind of does when he's shooting like it's what did we say it was yesterday? It
It's
was
like the old guy at the Y.
The old guy at the Y.
He's got the high release like
There's
this.
2 seconds left on the shot clock, and they're just going like this, and it goes
He
in.
buries it, though.
They're like this every time.
He shot that many a times though.
No, yeah, he does, and that's how he shoots. So I understand it, but it's like I get. All right, let's name a couple players, right?
I have a theory first. Let me just do this.
Oh, okay. Let's
Were we spoiled? We just lived through Golden State, who was a thrilling team.
Yeah.
Very exciting. And are we kind of comparing the Denver Nuggets unfairly to what we just witnessed? I remember like when Jordan retired. Everyone's like, oh, the NBA stinks now. It's so boring. No, it wasn't. We had Shaq. We had Kobe. It was the exciting time, but just nothing could reach. Jordan's Bulls were just so thrilling.
Did you just say Shaq because he's here?
No, I mean, the Lakers were an exciting team. But Everyone was like, we were in this post-Jordan.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, I think as fans,
post-Warriors,
we take everything for granted. Like
Yes.
we take LeBron James. People make fun of LeBron all the time. It's like we are never going to see a player like this ever again. And everyone says Wembanyama maybe like we don't know about him yet, but like for 20 years this man is fucking dominating the NBA. He still is, and he's 38. Like, but we take that for granted because we see it every year, and it's like, oh well, it's just LeBron. He does that, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, we've never gonna
get numb to it.
Right.
You get numb to it. And
maybe that's what happened with us with the Warriors, and now we have the
is.
the Nuggets. It's like, oh, this is boring, but it's not the Nuggets' fault just because we just had this awesome team.
NBA fans will complain no matter what because the last couple of years they'll be like, it's the same thing. It's the Warriors and it's the Warriors and the
Warriors,
Heat,
LeBron,
and it's the Warriors every year, and everyone's like, "Oh, let's get a new team." We get 2 new teams, and everyone's complaining.
Right.
So no matter what,
we had what 2 years ago, Suns versus Milwaukee.
Bucks. Yeah, Bucks. Yeah.
That was exciting.
And that was exciting.
That was more fun than this series.
I mean, because Giannis is fucking is unbelievable, and the Suns obviously Booker. Watching them, like I don't know, I just seen these. If you go through a lot of these players, right? Tell me who's more entertaining to watch. Kevin Durant. More entertaining than Jokic, right?
John Moran on Instagram.
Not now.
Fact.
Live, though.
Wait, did they say that? Was I duped, or did they say that there was a fake gun?
I think he said it or somebody around him.
That's worse, bro.
John Wick, and it was not a fake gun, bro. He was ready to shoot.
Honestly, going back, even the Nuggets, honestly, I think part of it, too, is that they've just been dominating people.
That is also...
They haven't played a lot of close games.
They haven't.
I think that's why it's been boring. They've been, like, so good. It's almost been, like, a detriment to them, like, watching them wise.
Is it crazy this line is so small? Like, shouldn't it have gone up?
No, because home court does mean a ton.
I think it's such a do or die for the. I mean, if the Heat lose this game, it's.
I actually think over. 4. I think 4 is a very, is a good line. Actually,
seems small to me.
Sorority in here.
Those are the interns.
Yeah, I didn't even know who they were.
Sometimes those are the interns.
I can guarantee, bro, that most people can walk in this place, take a seat, and they'd have a job here because no one would know. No one would check. Oh, that guy's probably been here. I have no idea. Some guy sat next to me the other day. I was like, who the fuck is this? And no one answered. And I was like, all right, I guess he's just gonna work here.
That was a rude introduction. Maybe he was put off by how nasty you were. Someone sits down and you go, who the fuck was
so dig? Like just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, well, I was about to move on. You sit there, you dumb fuck. You could have said something too.
You know what I said? I said, hello.
You didn't.
Nice to meet
was there,
you.
you dumb fuck. You weren't there. You.
I introduced myself earlier. I was talking about Sam, the kid.
No, moron, the guy behind us. Exactly. Even though he was there because you don't fucking care about your surroundings. And you need fucking cataracts as your own.
I do need glasses. I didn't bring them. So maybe you're right. Maybe I didn't even see him. That's true.
Oh, gee, riles me up for no reason. I'm in a nice show.
No reason.
What were you going to say, Evo?
NBA Finals question. Would you feel differently about the boringness if it wasn't the Heat? Say we had Embiid versus Jokic, or we had Jason
100%.
Tatum. So it's not necessarily maybe the Nuggets that are making it boring.
I mean, I'd rather switch out the Nuggets for a different team than I'd switch out the Heat. I'd probably switch the Nuggets out for the Lakers.
Lakers I'd enjoy. I'd enjoy the
So
Lakers
you'd prefer Lakers Heat over like Nuggets
Lakers
76ers?
Yes.
Nuggets.
I mean, I'm going to say Lakers. We got to do a different team besides the Lakers because I'm going to say Lakers all day.
So we got like Suns. Yeah, Suns Heat.
100%.
Nuggets.
Yes, I'd rather watch KD and Devin Booker.
I thought Nuggets Bucks would have been sick.
Wait, can I bring up a point? Wow, I have a point.
Oh, all right.
How do you guys feel about this whole Chris Paul getting waived thing?
So he's a Chris Paul hater
forever
for a long time.
Get it?
I'm sorry, but to go off your point, but do you see the memes of like people dancing and it's like the 8-year-old that bullies Chris Paul's daughter saying he doesn't wear.
I don't like it now because I was
just dropped that clip like my kids can't go to school.
It's like
he gets waived the next day.
Getting waived the next day after that clip is brutal, bro. Wait, what do you think about?
No, they're up to some nefarious shit. The Suns.
I feel like there has to be something going on. You don't waive Chris Paul.
So even a point guard is ridiculous.
Like, and it's like I feel like they could have gotten. You could definitely get something for Chris Paul.
So Windhorse went on, I think Zach Lowe's podcast about a month ago and was talking about like where the Suns go from here. They're like, do you pay Chris Paul $30 million? He's like, well, they might not have to pay Chris Paul $30 million. So I think what they're going to do is waive him and then get him on a vet min, and then they can maybe add other
You think,
pieces.
you think nobody's going to pick him up?
I think he wants
Pay
to
him?
just – I think he's going to get that money, and then on
So
the salary cap, they're going to give him a vet
He's
minimum.
going to play
That
that
makes
bad
sense.
team.
Bro, he needs a title.
Like, yeah, why would he play?
Yeah, he needs one
a
bad.
title,
His
he doesn't need
daughter's
money.
gonna fucking is gonna be upset.
He's got
every
that
day.
State Farm money. He doesn't need a contract.
I need to know who that kid is that is saying your dad's a bum. He's got no championship in fucking gym class. That'd be unbelievable. Anyone do that to
I
you?
mean, yeah, all the time.
Do they
I didn't
actually?
really care. I was like, we won 4 championships. What can you really say?
Yeah, it's hard to do it for Shaq.
was
Wait,
gonna
when
say-
you were growing up, did people actually talk shit to you, like in school?
Occasionally, but it's not really much to say.
Yeah,
So
yours
like
is
a
a
guy,
lot
like the
different.
dad worked in like IT for some company. And he's like, do you go back at that kid for what that kid's dad does for work?
No.
Yeah.
I
That would
mean,
be
like,
funny.
Your dad's a shitty accountant.
That's what I was
motherfucker.
going to say. Your dad sucks at being a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I would say, but I mean, like, there would be kids being like, oh, well, like, why couldn't we win these last couple games? And I would just be like, fuck off.
It's like my dad's shack. You live in a shack. Shut the fuck up. Like I don't. So yeah, yours is a little different because like it's one of the best
'Cause we were
players.
winning, like-
yeah, it's also like
Lot.
he was dominant too. Like Chris
Lot.
Paul also goes through some things where it's like he's not dominating anymore. He's not like he's pass first now. Like I don't know. And Chris Paul is just easy to make fun of. I think.
See, that's why I hate now because I was early and now everyone's doing it, so it's like not fun anymore. I get no enjoyment out
Who's
of
the most, like, make fun of player, like, in the NBA right now?
There's
dude?
2 in my mind, and I think it's Russell Westbrook and
Oh,
think it's
man. I was going
Ben-
to say Russell's
Ben
my number
Simmons.
How
one.
about Kyrie?
No, Kyrie still is so good at basketball that like
Kyrie, it's almost there's like real like people like really hate.
like he's just like said some things that you probably should not say. Like he's just went off the deep end a little bit. But like Kyrie is still like if you're not talking about Kyrie the person and just the basketball player, that man is one of the best point
incredible.
guards.
Standings say otherwise. I mean, he.
No, but like
Set
his
an average on
stats,
fire.
No, just pure.
stats
He's saying
don't-
just pure skill set. Pure skill set. He's incredible.
Kyrie's one of the best basketball players you'll ever see play.
I feel like an
basketball.
honorable mention is Jordan Poole for the jokes on Twitter. Because
Yeah.
when he plays a bad game, those tweets, God, I go right to Twitter. It's like,
and like getting punched in the face in the beginning of the year didn't help.
That was brutal being on video too.
yeah.
I'm shocked there wasn't more rap songs, like rap bars about that.
Yeah.
I think we have to mention Tony Snell too. That poor guy. He's still getting dragged.
The zero stat.
But I think Tony Snell's
never goes
actually.
away.
But he's like not. Yeah, he's
I think
like,
he's not even getting talked about if he doesn't put up those stats. If he's
I know,
not
but
putting
what
up
would you
those-
prefer? I guess would you rather be this guy that's known for something bad or not be known at all?
Well, I always say that. What's
I'd rather
that's
be
a
the star
hypothetical?
player.
Would you rather be one of those busts like a like an Odin or like somebody like those where
Milicic or something.
yeah, someone's so talked about and then just kind of fails pretty poorly, or like a middle of the road player that no
Middle
one's
of the road.
gonna.
Middle
Look
of
at your
the
money.
road.
No one's laughing.
Oh,
at you.
I'm such a middle of the road guy.
We know, Marty.
Set the expectations like you're the stupidest motherfucker in the world, and then when you do one little good thing, people fucking, ooh, good job, Marty. That's it. You know?
Also in the NBA, middle of the road now, you're making like $10 million a year.
That's what I mean.
I'm not. So I'm not gonna say middle of the road. Then
Backup
NBA.
point guards make that.
Like if you're like what about like a two-way player? You're going from the G League and back, and you barely are making it for like 6 years.
But do you end up making it or no?
That's not middle of the road play.
Yeah.
That's not middle of the road.
Yeah.
You're like
that's like
you're like
fighting
you're like
for your
chasing.
life.
That's a
dream.
different life.
Yeah.
You're not even-
You're really grinding the shit out.
True. In the G League, you can make 40 grand, so that's not.
I was actually just listening to Langston Galloway talk about it on a podcast.
What do you say?
Because when he was like his was got away with the Knicks. I remember just being a Knicks. I remember watching him, and he was on a because he was in.
He had a little shine at one point.
Because he talked about it, he signed the first 10-day. He explained it. So you get a 10-day. There's usually like 4 games, and there's not even a promise you get to play in those games. You might
Right.
just get shut right back down, not really play. He played, and he played well, get another one. And when he was on the Knicks were like the worst team. Like they were in shambles. Like won like 20 games. So by the second 10 game, he was starting. And
That's crazy.
So they were hyping him up. They like, oh, like so. So then once he played well those games, then he just got a contract.
Yeah.
So his was a little more seamless. Like he like played like well right away once he got a shot and like earned his way in the league.
I would have so much anxiety. A 10-day. I would be just having diarrhea the whole time.
Tryout.
Yeah,
I'd be so nervous all the time. Like, oh, they're gonna cut me. They're gonna cut me. They're gonna.
The Knicks were the team to do it though because they were so bad that they were like giving anybody the ball and be like, let's see what you got.
No, but wouldn't you be nervous?
go for it.
10-day contract?
Oh, of course you're gonna be
Yeah,
nervous.
but people
but
dream of that. Like that's.
I know. No,
that's-
it's a great
but
opportunity, but
getting
they'd be
that-
so scared.
I'm saying for his situation, I think it was a good situation because like say you're on like a good team and doing that, you might get in the court for like 5-10 minutes. You're very limited. Where he got to go play like 30 minutes,
Right.
And like really like
actually got a shot.
He got to go let it fly a little bit. Be like, him going out there like missing his first shot wasn't like the end of the world.
Right.
A guy like it's 10 minutes, you might miss 1 shot, 2 shots, you get pulled, you don't even go back in.
G League, minor league baseball, all that is probably one of the worst. Like, bro, it's a hard life.
You must never feel safe.
Like G League, I know a couple like Jordan Bohannon. Played in G League last year. It was like you're taking buses places. You're on commercial flights. Like you are not having. It's not like, and you're getting paid less than 6 figures too. Like you're not getting paid a lot, especially when you're not like one of the top. Their top guys.
They don't even have pre-check. I was flying out of dude. I was flying.
That's disrespectful. They don't that clear.
I swear to God, I was flying out of I believe San Francisco, and all of a sudden the Santa Cruz Warriors are behind me. Jeremy Pargo's behind me in line, like going through security. I'm like, I used to play with you in 2K. Like you need clear or pre-check or something, dude.
That's all right.
Gotta get both. That's the way to do it. TSA pre-check and clear.
That's what I was just talking.
Wait. I have another point. I have points.
Hey, look at you.
So what's like the NFL equivalent to like the G League, the practice squad?
Yeah, pretty much. Which is crazy that the NFL doesn't have, like they do now with like the XFL or like the other stupid things, but they're not even.
You're on the practice squad. They make like decent money relative to just.
They make money.
Like they make like if you were for the full league on this practice squad, you made like a couple $100,000.
My boy played 2 preseason games, tore his leg, made $250,000. I'd do that for $250,000.
Does the NHL have something like that?
Yeah, they have
the AHL.
They have an AHL. So I think every sport has it besides
Hockey. I feel like they must not make shit though in the AHL.
Oh,
Hockey has like a very unique system where it's like players will play like amateur in Canada, but the NHL teams will have like the rights to them.
Oh,
like
that's
they'll be
right.
playing in college.
NHL is
teams
crazy.
will have the
Does that
rights
with, like,
to them.
foreign
Doesn't like
guys,
one of
too, a
our
little
guys?
bit.
One of our guys plays in the NHL. Jones.
Oh, he's
He's
the
emergency goalie.
emergency
for the
goalie.
Islanders.
Yeah, guy here is just like, so if the starting goalie gets hurt and the backup goalie gets hurt, and then I think one other person is.
I think it's just 2.
They
I think
pull
it's
in one. They
it's
pull
one
in
or
one
two.
of our guys.
The guy who edits
First of all, that's insane.
edits our videos, and he's the backup goalie for the Devils or the Islanders.
Isn't it
I think technically he'd be like 4th string.
He's like 4th string, but yeah.
They just have somebody local to the area that like if
The odds of that.
Just like hangs out at the game.
shit really hit the fan.
He's a good goalie. I grew up with him. He was a good goalie, so I understand it. But
Where are you from?
Long Island.
Nice.
You even know what Long Island is?
Like Pete Davidson's from, right?
Staten Island. Those are where the trash bags
I
are
don't.
from. Yeah, that's where
It's like by like where like Pauly D or something.
I mean, Pauly D is from
Paulie's from.
I don't know.
Paulie's from that.
Santa Monica.
You know the map in New York, Miles? The map in New York, and you have that looks like a little penis? like a long penis?
You can
It's right
describe
there.
so many different things in a penis.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Right
penis.
there.
Penis.
Yeah,
If
no,
you look at the map in New York, Marty lived on the penis.
I would have called it a tail, but
People, Jersey Shore is like Pauly D. That's like I live in Jersey now, but the
Fuck yeah.
Jersey.
We need more gel in your hair.
I need more hair.
Okay. I see what you're talking.
Yeah, I'm down there.
I wouldn't describe that as a penis.
Yeah, I think it's just an
I said
island.
a tail, right? I think a tail would have been
Yeah.
better.
Just like a little bit of leftover. I don't know.
Yeah.
Foreskin. Foreskin.
Marty goes in the foreskin.
Okay.
You still in LA?
I am. Yeah.
You like it there?
I'm from there, bro.
I guess.
What do you mean?
I don't really like Long Island. I'm from there.
I'm LA down. All my teams from LA.
Yeah, you're.
Lakers.
Yeah, well, your
Chargers
team's a
fan.
joke.
Lakers, Chargers,
Your
Dodgers,
team's a joke.
Kings. What?
Justin
Chargers?
Herbert's the biggest fraud in the world.
Who are you a fan of?
Giants. Daniel Jones is a fucking. He has more playoff wins than Justin Herbert. I can tell you that.
Is that true?
Been in the league longer too, hasn't he?
No, I think
One more year?
One more? Maybe one more. I think.
Who would you rather have in your team, Marty?
2019?
No, answer that question correctly, please.
Who would you rather have in your team?
I command you to answer that question.
I command you.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, you're a fucking.
Oh, you sound
what a
insane.
fucking liar.
Look Klemmer in the
Shout
eyes
out
when
to
you say
Herbie.
that.
Shout out to Herbie's mom. She's the nicest lady ever.
You know Justin Herbert.
Sit in a family box at the games, bro.
We live different lives.
Just finally realized that, Marty.
Well, no, we were just talking about it. I met him at I was at this. I don't even know how I was at this kid's house.
Yeah, why the fuck do you know Marty Mush? Don't ask
Me?
me that. Yeah.
I met him through our friend, my friend Brandon Lee. Well, our friend Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee. He's Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's son. He's also just like one.
I'm friends with the Suns.
How do you know Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's son? How do you know all these
That's
people?
what I'm saying. I golfed with them once. I don't know, dude.
Celebrity kids just hang out together all the time?
He used to live next door to me when I was a little kid, and my parents wouldn't allow me to go hang out at his house.
Yeah, that house was a lot going on at that time.
Then we rekindled when we got older.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Let me
That
tell
was
you,
mine.
L.A. was. It's just I do not fit in. Like especially when I start talking, they're all like. That's why I think they like me at first, and then they'll realize he's a moron, but we'll keep him around.
Is great.
Well, once you get to know me, like we've had enough of this guy.
I will say, I feel like going different places, people like when you say you're from New York.
They do, and
I've noticed that when I
especially
went to
they
college,
have
if you say you're from,
voice.
also they just assume you literally live on like this street. You grew up like on 7th Avenue.
Yeah, they do.
I realize Miles, Brandon Lee, Patrick Schwarzenegger, a lot of sons. I could do a show of celebrity sons.
Probably could.
But you've also turned into a celebrity though. That's the thing. You're DJing, fucking. You have your new song is sick, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You just made that. I don't get that. I don't understand how DJs make their own songs.
It's like producing and then DJing as well. So you're a producer that is also a DJ. You know what I mean?
That's it's very talented stuff that I don't get into.
It's like complicated nerd stuff.
And you're in you have a residency.
Yes, at the Wynn in Vegas.
That's how many times you have to play there?
This summer, I think we're playing 8 times throughout the summer because I'm running around. I'm here. I go back home for 3 days. I pack a new bag. I fly to Miami for a day. Then I fly out of Miami to Paris for a week and a half. And then I come back and I go to Hawaii for a week. And then I come back and then I go back to Europe for 2 weeks. And then I come back and I go to Chicago, come back to New York, back to Chicago.
I'm already tired.
Bro, what? Oh my god.
So the residency is nice because all right, I can kind of be somewhere for a little while, or are you just bouncing around so much you don't even, it's just one more stop.
It's all those all those places I said, just sprinkle in the Win in between a couple of those, and then that's kind of my schedule.
Let me come.
Come.
Well,
I've always told you. I'm
yeah, I
yo,
know
come.
you do. You do. You always tell me to come. I'm gonna come. Do you play anywhere else here?
I'm playing at Elsewhere on August 19th in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Come.
All right. That sounds far enough away that I can commit to it. You know what I mean? That's a future
we'll drink
me.
some High Noon. What is that, by the way?
High Noon?
Is that
one of the?
tequila or something?
It's there's a tequila seltzer and
The vodka seltzer.
vodka seltzer.
the
It's
best.
the best
It is
drink
the best.
you'll ever have.
Perfect summer drink.
Yeah, sure. I'll try one.
Which one? You want vodka or tequila?
Tequila for sure.
All right,
We
you
get
want one?
tequila too, yeah.
Get 2 tequilas.
I'm about to go to Gov Ball. I got to start pre-gaming.
Facts.
Well, you're playing today?
No, I play tomorrow.
I don't know if I can come to that.
You never know if you can come. You never do. But the invitation's always up. But you have seen me play before.
I have.
You were there from the beginning.
I was from the actual beginning, like the beginning.
Tequila, seltzer, strawberry.
The best. It's the best drink in the entire world. Let's do our picks real quick so we can wrap up. We can still talk with Miles after. Big Ev, what do you got?
All right, Craig, I'm on the Astros money line. I got the Rangers and Rays over 8. I'm on the Angels money line. I'll probably play the Nuggets again too, -3.5. I think they win today. Close them out in 5 in Denver.
I got
That's me.
Klemmer.
How about that? 2-1 yesterday. Rangers money line. I know they're playing the Rays, but the Rangers are really good. They've won 11 of the last 14. I have the Yankees run line there. Garrett Cole's pitching against Garrett Whitlock at the Red Sox. I mean, Whitlock is in the area over 5. Go with Cole. Nationals. This is a bit of a risky play here. I know they're playing the Braves, but the Braves just had that exhausting game. The Braves are starting someone who's 20 years old tonight, and it's his first major league start. He's probably going to be a very good pitcher one day, but that's just a risky play against a young pitcher. Why not?
Does that hurt sometimes? Like you were 23 and he was born.
Oh, gee, I'm way past that. I already acknowledge I'm old. And then you got the Brewers -1.5 today with that run line. I just like the matchup. It's the A's, right? Always bet against the A's run line, and it's been pretty successful so far this year.
I got the Rangers money line. I got the Yankees -1.5 as well. When I see the Dodgers like that, they're playing Phillies.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Dodgers -1.5. Dodgers money line, then Brewers -1.5.
You have the A's.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, the Brewers.
I noticed your record there was not very good because you said you were 9-0 at one point. You're 11, so you went 2-16 when you weren't 9-0. Is that what you were saying?
When the fuck did I say I went 9-0?
Did you say you had a really big? You had like you were bragging.
Me and him combined yesterday.
Oh, combined to go 9-0.
It was also
2 days ago.
Before I went 6-0, I was 0-8. So
Yeah.
I go on swings.
Okay, so are we on a good swing right now?
Not bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 2-1.
Yeah, not terrible.
That's pretty great.
So a couple more DJing questions. What's the most annoying thing about being a DJ? Do people ask you like you're at a wedding?
Sure, I know the answer to this. For sure, when I'm playing and somebody puts on their phone, like they'll do like the Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
It says play Bad Bunny. And that's at every single show.
Every show.
Every single one, never, multiple times.
Jesus Christ.
Bad Bunny though is killing it.
At some point.
You know, it was amazing. I got my dad to follow Marty on Twitter.
Yeah.
Really?
Jacques follows me on Twitter.
Yeah.
How much did you? How'd you bribe your?
So does your
what-
dad?
your
Let's ask you a
dad? Like,
question.
how
Let
did
me
that
ask you a
happen?
question. Does Shaquille O'Neal know who I am?
Yes.
That's wild.
Laugh, that giggle.
Because that's just,
End the show.
I'm obviously like, that's just crazy to think about.
That is crazy.
Isn't that funny?
Miles, you have to go and now show him Frank the Tank. You have to get him.
Oh my God.
You have to introduce him to Frank the Tank.
Imagine a room of me, Shaq, and Frank the Tank.
I'm shocked.
I'll
that
take
he's never been
myself
here
out.
before. Has he been here before?
No, I heard that like he.
Oh, he
so-
has beef with Prez, huh?
Does he? Oh, with
He didn't knock.
yeah.
Prez came after Angela Reese.
Yeah, Angela Reese. Yeah.
He just
But
lost
tell him.
Well,
it's-
he lost a shit ton of money on the Iowa. He bet Iowa.
Yeah.
And lost.
People don't realize
Shaq
when
just has beef with everybody though. Like KD. Like
He did. He did
he got
million
beef with
dollars.
KD.
huh?
He has beef with KD.
Yeah.
Well, KD trips back.
They like had like Twitter beef.
Oh yeah, they do.
Because Shaq and Barkley let it fly.
They
be
literally
talking
have
shit about
Twitter
players.
beef. He had Twitter beef with Kanye when Kanye was ranting over it. He has beef with.
Do you sometimes just see shit that comes out about your dad and you're like, oh, all right? Or you call him like, hey, Dad, what's going on?
Like, he was just in the news for like.
Oh yeah, I saw he's going on a date or something.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
With bundles of Brittany.
You just call him up. Hey, I got a boy, Dad. That's
I didn't call him about that at all.
no, I know. Of course you don't.
No, yeah, I don't. No, yeah, we don't discuss those things.
Also, though, do people come up to you though, like at a wedding, like it's like a wedding, pretty much, being like, play this song? Is that just the worst thing as a DJ?
I've never played a wedding.
No, I'm not saying wedding, but like they're like think it's a wedding, like that they can.
Oh yeah,
so.
that's why it says on my Instagram like I don't take requests.
Yeah, he doesn't do it at all.
Good. I wouldn't either because it's like I mean it's not for that. And also, I always thought, is it annoying? Do you get people hitting you up randomly about like coming to like stay backstage and like do
All the
that
time,
shit?
yeah.
That's
why
gotta be a little
sometimes I'll
tough.
be like, yeah, come. You know what I mean?
Depends on the
It's
show.
my birthday. Blah blah blah. Like, can I come? I'm like, sure. Like, come to the back behind the stage. I'm like, sure.
People think it's really cool to be back there.
I do.
It is cool.
Well, it's mysterious, probably. You know, it's like
better than
interesting. And
it's better than being in the mix sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes being in the mix nice.
No, being in the mix is nice.
Yeah, because sometimes backstage you don't hear it as well. It's weird.
It's true.
Weirdly
That
enough,
makes sense.
You don't. Are you I'd love to see you. Oh man, I'd love to see you at a club.
I'll go to the club. Yeah, it sounds like a great experience. I'll you know me. I'm up for doing whatever.
I feel like you said that like we should clap for you after.
I will go to the club.
Good job, Klemmer.
We just made fun of
Clever.
being old. So,
I feel like Klemmer would transform.
You probably compact himself in the club.
Oh my God. Where'd Klemmer go? Uh-oh, he's down.
I need Klemmer like up on stage with like the headphones on, pretending that he's the one like
Bro,
mixing the
imagine-
songs. Be like,
Imagine Miles and Shaq, they're playing that fucking the biggest stage, and then Klemmer's just going like this in a fucking like compact.
Bro, just have him compacted and just
Yes.
have my dad just throw him.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
You throw him like Steve Aoki's
no,
cake,
no,
like
no,
they
no.
just throw him.
I
I
will.
was like shoot him at a cannon, but Shaq could throw him too. That way.
I will break. I'm 23. I will break.
That's fucking
Shaq
funny.
does that though. He'll bring like people up. And
And he puts
He
them
would
over his
shot put
shoulders
him.
like this, like
no.
holds him up.
If Klemmer could
still
tag
play
team
with
people
him?
like this.
Do you still play with him a lot?
Play with him as far as
DJ.
basketball. Oh, yeah. I mean, like all the win shows, I'm opening for him at all those shows, and I still go on tour with him. Like we're going on like our Europe tour, and I'll be opening for him at a couple of shows. But I mean, I got into like DJing and producing by working for him when he started doing his music stuff, and he kind of just like come and help.
And then you just
So I just kind of
figured it out.
Figured it out, basically.
That shit's crazy. Because I saw him even just a video recently, just like him like learning producing more, and he's like,
Yeah.
It's just. I also said I don't like that. I don't like when someone is so talented at something else and can also be talented at something else where I have none.
He's like the biggest like side quest person.
Side quest mission.
Oh, I just found out he owns like Forever 21.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Businessman.
I'm like, because I think Kenny Smith.
Oh,
was
is that
on.
like our like wrap it up music?
Yeah, it's wrap it up music.
Like at the Oscars, you read a speech and they play you off.
I'm trying to go drink some of those, Miles.
Yeah.
That's what
Shout
I'm
out
trying
to High Noon.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Shout out High Noon. That is Pick Central. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. We'll be back Monday, and the Yak is up next.